may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor. This is a case of Brock versus Almanza.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good day, everyone. Mr. Brock, you claim you have been supporting Ms. Almanza's 2 children for the last 5 years and are convinced they are not yours. You have petitioned the court requesting a paternity test to determine if you are the father of the children in question and the one she is currently carrying, as well as a lie detector test to determine if she has been cheating. Ms. Almanza, you've also petitioned the court for a lie detector test. And you're confident that today's DNA results will prove that Mr. Brock is the father of your children. Now, Mr. Brock, why, after an 11-year relationship, do you believe the defendant has been lying and the kids may not be yours?
We've been dealing with each other for like 11 years or whatever, but the foundation of our relationship wasn't based on, husband, wifey. This was somebody who I was messing with during the time I was basically ending a relationship.
Oh.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes. But
we want the truth. Proceed.
Yeah. But, basically, she laid up with somebody that was a mutual friend of ours, right? During that time, she ended up pregnant. And I ended
That
up...
was because we weren't in an exclusive relationship.
Oh, so friends are ball game when it's not exclusive? Okay.
Right.
Continue.
And then, technical difficulties, I ended up getting incarcerated. Well, during that time...
From technical difficulties?
Technical difficulties.
That's a new crime.
Right.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Okay.
But before I was incarcerated, she told me that she was a certain amount of months pregnant or whatever weeks or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, I agreed with it, whatever. But then when I got incarcerated, she had a doctor appointment, and the timing was off from the time she said she was pregnant.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, he asked me. He didn't say anything or deny my daughter. He just asked why the timing was off, because it's gone by weeks. It's not gone by months, how he was counting.
Well,
So you say his calculation is
Right.
the one that was off.
Right at that time, yes.
Okay. So, Ms. Almanza, how does it make you feel that he's questioning the paternity of all your children?
Well, it disgusts me because we're living together. We've been in a relationship. So, if I'm having these babies, I'm not having them by myself or with anybody else. And despite of all of that, he's still the one that's messing around.
So let me get this straight. You're currently living together.
Yes.
You are obviously pregnant. And you just said he's still messing around?
Yeah, I'm pretty
that's
sure
good,
he
but
is.
She
I'm pretty
refused
sure
DNA
he
tests
is.
before, so it's like, it's not...
How do you know that, Ms. Almanza? How do you know that?
He's
Running-
had a child with my relative. No, it's not.
Oh.
That happened during the time me and her, we had our little timeout.
So, wow, this is messy. Now, speaking of DNA tests, Ms. Almanza, you refused a DNA test?
No, when my daughter was born, I needed to get assistance for her medical. So I went to, apply for that. And when I did, they asked me who the father was. To my knowledge at that time, he's the father. So, I named him, and they went after him for child support. So when they did that, he questioned paternity. And from what he tells me, they sent me a paper asking me to come in for the DNA test. I never got anything, so I never went.
But
So this fueled your doubt?
yeah, but I still
This-
took her word for it, because she gave me a line like, I'm the father, so I wouldn't want to do that to you. I wouldn't want to put that kind of energy. But the way I know, it's always mama's baby, papa's maybe. You know what I'm saying? I already know that's how I can be.
You got a lot of little sayings. I got to keep up with you. You got a lot of little phrases now. Hit me with that one again. It's always mama's baby, papa's baby.
Papa's maybe.
Papa's
Papa's
maybe.
maybe.
Papa's
Oh, that one.
Well, these,
yeah.
And then
well, if you
also,
could see,
yeah.
they look like him. I mean, look at my
I
daughter's
have
bubble
other
forehead.
children.
I don't have that.
other children also, so I'm also,
So tell me what else makes you doubtful about all these children. I mean, 11 years.
11 years, and he doubts me, but he's the one that I've caught with text messages, and I'm pretty sure females pick him up from my house because he walks around the corner when they get
Is that
blatantly in
true?
her face. Not blatantly in her face. I still.
You
know,
said not blatantly in her face,
I
but you
wouldn't.
admit to doing it.
Exactly.
Right.
Why is that?
But,
I mean,
but to me, he tells me
I have
he doesn't.
9 other children, so it's like I don't. So you know,
What does that have to do with the 9 other children?
luck be a lady, I guess.
He doesn't.
but,
He
I mean,
doesn't. But see, he doesn't tell me that these are females picking him up. He doesn't tell me when it comes to the text messages.
So why is it that you keep going back to him? If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. So why is it that you keep going back to him?
I don't want my children to have a part-time father.
So let me ask you both this. What is your relationship like right now, Mr. Brock?
It's
We're
a
like
roller coaster
roommates.
ride. It's a
We're
roller
like
coaster.
roller
ride. It's a
coaster.
roller coaster ride.
Okay. Ms.
Appreciate
Almanza,
that.
what is
Appreciate
the
that
state of your
compliment.
relationship?
When it comes to him and me, I try to talk to him. At the same time, when it comes down to family time and things with my children, it's always me doing things. It's not him. He's never He's never involved. He was involved in my baby shower. He was there. So if he doesn't feel that he's the father, why was he there?
So that's a picture from your baby shower.
This is a picture from my baby shower. He was there.
So, Mr. Brock, you attended the baby shower.
I mean, she invited my brother, invited, you know, so it's like it put me in a position to where, like, what would it look like your brother show up? I already know the little shenanigans that was put to set up for me, but your brother show up, but you don't show up. So, of course, I went.
Oh, so
but-
you were
I
duped
wasn't
into
told.
this. It was a manipulation.
Yeah, what man goes to baby showers? I mean,
The father
Really?
of the child goes to the baby shower at the end.
Exactly.
I wasn't aware of that.
You know what I'm not getting, Mr. Brock?
Yeah.
You got a lot of phrases, but not a lot of logic. I need a logical reason. Why do you doubt after 11 years being in a relationship with this woman?
From the foundational relationship, how it started. This is your child. If that wouldn't have never, we wouldn't be here today. I can guarantee you that. You know what I mean? But when that was presented to me, I don't duck on none of my children.
So you
Probably-
feel like Miss Almanza jumped up and said, well, this baby is yours.
Right.
And now because you gave her the benefit of the doubt, you then said, I got to step on up to the plate.
But if he doubts me so
Not
much,
step up
why is
to
he
the
still
plate.
having kids with me?
And you kept...
Why? Well, to me, why is the question asked by the deaf, dumb, and blind? We weren't in a relationship. It's like I was still doing me, living my life, and she was living her life. But
Don't you
He's
live
not with me,
together
but we
now?
live together. He sleeps in the same bed with me.
sometimes.
But other than
And
that,
that's
we live
why
together.
you both have also requested lie detector tests.
Right.
But before that, I believe it's important to establish what these DNA results are. Jerome, if you could hand me the first envelope. Now, there are 3 children in question here. 2 children you have currently and 1 unborn child. As it relates to paternity for 5-year-old Victoria Brock, these results as prepared by DNA Diagnostics are as follows. As it relates to paternity for 5-year-old Victoria Brock, Mr. Brock, you are her father.
That's what I need to hear. That's what I need to hear.
He knew
That's what I
that.
need to hear.
It's good to hear.
That's what I need to hear.
You needed to hear it.
He knew that.
All right, well, let's give him some more news he needs to hear, Jerome. Then I'll give him some news I think he needs to hear. As it relates to paternity for 2-year-old Giselle Brock. Mr. Brock, you are the father.
That's what I'm. It's a great feeling. That's the understanding. That's what I tell you. It's love and not a feeling. It's an understanding.
I have a distinct feeling that you may be in here wasting this court's time. Because you don't look like you have a doubt in your mind.
That might be my poker face.
And you never stated one on the record. I know that for sure because I was trying to get you to. So let's bring this third envelope, Jerome.
I mean, you wouldn't feel, what they call it, infidelity would be a reason to doubt?
Well, the children are yours now.
Well, I mean...
The point is moot. Now, Ms. Almanza, why are you crying? What do you feel?
It's just frustrating that we have to go through all this. He can't go by my word. Like, he keeps saying infidelity. I wasn't unfaithful to him. He blames me and doesn't believe me because of what he does.
Her actions also.
So the bottom line is he's trying to put it off on you when it may be him.
Right.
What it sounds like to me is that there is absolutely no trust in this relationship. No. I mean, you all just don't trust each other one bit. And that's why I'm going to seriously consider lie detector tests, but I want to get to the paternity of the unborn child because I want to make sure, Mr. Brock, you have the results you came here to get.
Appreciate it.
Okay? So in regards to paternity for Miss Almanza's unborn child, Mr. Brock, you are the father.
Okay.
Mr. Brock, now that it has been established that you are these children's father, I want to hear less quotes and phrases and sayings, and I want to see more action from you so that these children understand that their father loves them and that their father supports them and is there for them.
Well, they know. I'm a hell of a guy with heavenly intentions. That's a guarantee.
Awesome.
That's a guarantee.
I will disregard that statement and strike it from the record. Anyway, as for the lie detector test, neither of you trust the other one at all. So for that reason, the court is going to order both of you to submit to lie detector tests. Mr. Brock, I'm going to order that you submit to yours today. But Ms. Almanza, because you are pregnant, you have 2 heartbeats going now at once. I will not administer this test today, of course. After you have the baby, within 1 month, I am ordering that you take this lie detector test. Mr. Brock, I want you to take this test right now. The court needs to take a recess. We will reconvene shortly with the results. So, Jerome, please escort Mr. Brock out of the courtroom and get his lie detector test. Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. You have that envelope for me,
I've got
Jerome?
the results right here.
Mr. Brock, you seem a little nervous. Is there anything you'd like to say to this court before I read these results?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm listening.
I love this woman. You know, I'm at the point where I know I need to make a lot of adjustments in my life. This, you know, this is her, you know. Man, Brenda, I feel like a fool, really, but I need you in my life. I need you to be that woman. I ask that you, please, you know what I mean? Please, will you marry me?
Ms. Almanza, not to be in your business,
Can't nobody
but I
tell me
have to
no.
ask you if you'd like to hear these results before you respond, and it's up to you.
I do. I want to know.
Okay. Ms. Almanza, you wanted to know if Mr. Brock has cheated on you since you have been in a committed relationship. He admitted to cheating on 3 different occasions, which he says you knew about.
I think I know of 2. Of course, I found out after, but 3. We can move on to the next
Okay.
question. He can go into detail
Okay.
about it later.
Now, the lie detector administrator then asked Mr. Brock, other than the 3 women you admitted to, have you had any type of sexual contact with anyone other than Ms. Almanza since you have been in a committed relationship? Mr. Brock, you said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. Moving on.
Really?
Lastly, you admitted to having sexual contact with Ms. Almanza's family member in August 2012. The lie detector administrator asked if you have had any sexual contact with this person since then. Mr. Brock, you said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. You failed every question.
The lie detector test is a lie. That's why. Our problem is just our trust issue.
Well,
That's what the
Mr.
main
Brock,
thing was.
you better leave here thanking your lucky stars that is something this woman still sees in you. That she did not turn you down flat on your face right here today after you failed every question she asked you
Well, she not
in this
supposed to.
lie detector
we
test.
love each other.
Stop talking and listen. Mr. Brock, you have a beautiful young woman that loves you despite your faults. She has pretty much been waiting on you to grow up, and it's time to be a man. Now, I want to provide those resources to you. I hope you take advantage of them and learn how to be a family and great parents for your children, whether or not you choose to get married or not. I'm still holding you to your lie detector results, Ms. Almanza. But if I had to bet, I'd be betting on hers. Court is adjourned.
I'm wearing the ring because I do want to work things out and fix our family.